Welcome to Fresh Talk News Channel. Today, we bring you a major political development that has sent shockwaves through Washington. Senior GOP figures are issuing dire warnings about a potential, significant political problem for the Trump administration, marking a rare moment of internal unrest within the Republican Party. In an unusual move, top Republican senators are calling for an investigation into the recent signal leak scandal. They are demanding immediate answers from the Trump administration, fearing that if the issue is not properly addressed, it could spiral into a major political crisis. "This is what happens when you don't really have your act together," said Alaska Republican Senator Lisa Murkowski in an interview with The Hill. The controversy erupted after an embarrassing revelation on Monday. Reports indicate that a team of senior national security officials mistakenly added a journalist to a private group chat on Signal, an encrypted messaging app. The group included high-ranking officials such as J.D. Vance, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, and others. The chat reportedly contained sensitive discussions about military strikes on Houthi targets in Yemen. On Wednesday morning, The Atlantic published another tranche of leaked messages, revealing crucial details about the planned attack on Yemen. The messages allegedly contained information on targets, launch times, and even weather conditions during the assault. As the controversy deepens, senior national security officials were summoned before the Senate Intelligence Committee on Tuesday. National Intelligence Director Tulsi Gabbard and CIA Director John Ratcliffe faced intense questioning from lawmakers. They insisted that no classified material had been shared in the chat, but this has not quelled Republican demands for further investigations. According to The Hill, leading Republican senators are pushing for multiple Senate committees, including the Armed Services Committee and the Intelligence Committee, to launch official investigations. Senator Roger Wicker of Mississippi, chair of the Armed Services Committee, has stated that he will formally request an investigation by the Department of Defense's Inspector General. The scandal took another dramatic turn when National Security Advisor Mike Waltz, who allegedly added Jeffrey Goldberg, editor-in-chief of The Atlantic, to the group chat, took full responsibility for the leak during a Tuesday night appearance on Fox News. However, Waltz refused to disclose exactly how the mishap occurred and instead launched a verbal attack on Goldberg, calling him the bottom scum of journalists. "Of course, I didn't see this loser in the group. It looked like someone else," Waltz claimed. The Republican Party is now split on how to handle Waltz's blunder. According to Politico, traditional hawkish Republicans view Waltz as a key player in steering the administration toward a stronger foreign policy stance and want him to remain in his position. Meanwhile, Trump-aligned Republicans, including J.D. Vance, oppose aggressive foreign policy and see Waltz's actions as a liability. Despite the tensions, Donald Trump has publicly supported Waltz, calling him a very good man. Amid growing pressure for answers, discrepancies between Waltz and Trump's statements have only added to the confusion. Waltz, during his Tuesday remarks, insisted that no staff member was responsible for the leak. "Look, I take full responsibility. I built the group," Waltz said. However, Trump offered a contradictory account in a separate interview. "What it was, we believe, is somebody that was on the line with permission, somebody that worked with Mike Waltz at a lower level, had Goldberg's number or called through the app, and somehow this guy ended up on the call," Trump said. His remarks created further confusion, as the controversy stemmed from a text chat, not a phone call. Beyond the immediate scandal, concerns have been raised over the use of Signal for government discussions. The nonprofit watchdog group American Oversight has taken legal action against members of the Trump administration, arguing that using Signal violates the Federal Records Act. The organization filed a lawsuit on Tuesday afternoon, requesting a federal court order to prevent the destruction of these messages, ensuring that all communications are preserved as official federal records. On Wednesday afternoon, during a White House press conference where he announced new tariffs, Trump dismissed the controversy as a witch hunt. He also questioned Signal's reliability, suggesting that the app might be defective and not very good. Meanwhile, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, speaking to reporters in Kingston, Jamaica, acknowledged the blunder, stating, "Someone made a big mistake and added a journalist." This unfolding scandal has placed the Trump administration under intense scrutiny, with more developments expected in the coming days. Thanks for watching Fresh Talk News Channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more news and updates.